happy Sunday. I hope you're well. I am back to reality with a bump. I'm back from a really good week in Greece. So let's see what's going on for the week ahead. So this is where I'm going to pick 7 cards to represent the 7 days ahead. But really we're just looking at the near future because things can, shift and change a little bit in terms of time scale. So let's see, what do we need to know today? I am going to clarify using a second deck as always. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can stay put. If you're watching on any other platform, the extended version is on YouTube. Okay, links in bio or description. Okay, here we go, the week ahead. What is going on? Okay, not bad, not bad. So we open with the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is about change, and it can be about sudden change, unexpected change, and it can be like a complete turnaround of events, okay? So if things haven't been going so well, they could completely turn around, but also vice versa, unfortunately. But what I would say with the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes it's to do with timing or fate or alignment, being in the right place at the right time, speaking to the right person, having a certain conversation that opens up other doors, that creates some kind of positive change going forward. So I always see the Wheel of Fortune as a really positive card. About things turning around, situations turning around, doors opening, things aligning, that kind of energy. So very, very positive. We've got major arcana here. So we've got 1, 2, we've got 3 major arcana out this week, which is like the more powerful energies. Day 2 is Temperance. So day 1 is Monday, day 2 is Tuesday, we've got Temperance. Temperance represents Sagittarius in terms of the zodiac, but it represents balance and a need to find balance and a need to be patient, okay? So there could be a message here at the early part of the week that you're going to need to just take a breath and, exert some sort of control or patience within a situation. It can also be taken as angel energy if you're somebody that sort of sees a lot of angel numbers or uses angel cards or anything like that. It can be taken as the angel within the tarot. So this is Temperance for Tuesday. Day 3, the 2 of Swords. Now the 2 of Swords is often like being at a crossroads, but it's about being confused. And usually it's about mentally confused, like trying to make a choice or a decision or being faced with like a path, a split in the path, and trying to figure out which way to go. Now on this card she's blindfolded. It's almost like feeling torn. If I go this way I can't win, and if I go this way I can't win. So it can be struggling to make a choice, feeling pulled in 2 directions. It could be like 2 people, one's trying to pull you this way, one's trying to pull you that way. So it can be that kind of energy as well, feeling torn basically. So what I would say with that energy is just try and take a minute and find your own clarity and don't feel forced into making a decision or a choice before you're ready. Okay, day 4, the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands represents action. The wands in the tarot are action. They're also, on this card, it represents communication. So it could be an important conversation. It could be incoming communication or messages from somebody. Again, it can be quite sudden. It could be quite unexpected, especially we've got the Wheel of Fortune at the beginning. So it could be that somebody is now ready to talk to you, or somebody that you've been waiting to hear from is ready to communicate this week. Or for example, if you've been waiting to hear back about a job or a college acceptance or anything like that, there's good, it's usually positive. So there's some kind of important conversation or incoming communication. That's towards the later part of the week, I would say. Okay, day 5, the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands can be around persistence, okay? Being persistent, keeping going, like kind of you're nearly there. It's a card of saying you're nearly there. Don't give up now because you're nearly at your goal or you're nearly at your destination. It can be about boundaries because she is standing there behind a fence. It can be about needing to exert some sort of boundary in a situation, but it can also be taken the opposite way in terms of somebody's barriers are coming down, somebody's barriers are coming down. So it can also be a message around being persistent. You're nearly there and you'll be able to sort of let your walls down a little bit, or you'll be able to give up the battle a little bit, So yeah, interesting. Day 6, the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is all around success. It can be about victory after a long battle, which makes a lot of sense next to the 9 of Wands because, as we were saying, it's almost like you're nearly there. So this can be success at work. It can be like recognition, promotion. It can even be about fame and fortune and public recognition on a huge scale. but it can be victorious outcomes. So if there's been like a legal situation, or you know, you're waiting for something to go in your favour, again, like a job interview or something like that, it would represent a victorious, positive outcome, okay? And in day 7, the Emperor. The Emperor represents Aries within the tarot. It can represent a very strong masculine energy. We all have feminine and masculine energies within us, but it could be a very strong masculine energy that you're dealing with. It may not be you directly. The Emperor can be somebody very successful, but it can also be somebody that feeds into their ego, okay? So you could be dealing with somebody with a particularly strong ego problem, selfishness, stubbornness, need for control. The Emperor sometimes is very strategic. On this card, he's holding a chess piece. So there could be somebody that's kind of being very strategic, very selfish, only seeing things from their perspective. It's not always a negative card, but for me as a reader, it's not one of my favourite energies. It is a bit ego-based, it is a bit selfish. But it can also be a message to take a look at yourself and your behaviour. Are you behaving in this way, or are you dealing with somebody that is bringing this energy to the table? It could also be a message of just saying, sit back. You don't need to take any action. You know, be strategic about what you're going to do next. Okay, so before you speak or before you act, sit back and watch the situation and take any information before you make your, you know, your next move. As I said, he's got the chess piece in the hand there. So, you know, take that one as it resonates, because it could be very, it's going to be different for everyone. So, not a bad week though, I would say, not a bad week. I am going to clarify using the Dark Mansion Tarot, as I always do. If you can stick around, please do. And if not, I will see you soon. Let's see what's going on. Let's clarify a little bit further using a second deck. So, let's start with the Wheel of Fortune. So, Monday. What situation is turning around? What is the alignment? What do we need to know with the wheel? Let's clarify using a couple of extra cards here. Let's have a look. Okay, let's see. The Four of Wands and Justice. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be the tables turning in a legal situation, a legal battle. It could be like buying a house, selling a property. It could be divorce, it could be separation. It could be anything to do where there's justice needing to be served or a decision needing to be made. So what I would say is that things are going to go in your favour. With this Four of Wands, it's about celebration. So again, it backs up that this is going to be something positive. The table's turning in a positive way for you. Positive decisions being made, positive choices, positive outcomes. And as I said with that Justice card, can be legal. Now, the Four of Wands can also be about setting up home. So for some of you, this could be linked into buying or selling a property or moving in, or your moving date gets brought forward or something like that. This can also be taken, the Four of Wands, as twin flame card, twin flame union. So it could be the tables turning in a situation, somebody's made a choice, they come back in, they're ready to communicate, something like that. But that is going to probably resonate with less people, because not everyone's going to resonate with a twin flame situation. But it is about celebration. Sometimes it can also be about engagement and marriage and things like that. So yeah, take that one as it resonates, but whatever it is very positive energy. Okay, day 2, Temperance. Patience. Something that I'm not very good at, having patience. Patience and balance. What do we need patience with? What are we trying to temper ourselves about? Let's see what is going on here. The Six of Wands, so double Six of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the Six of Wands we've got down here as well, but this is about, as I said, victory, success, positivity, good news, you know, positive outcomes after a long struggle or a long wait. There's some kind of truth or clarity incoming with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords can also represent new ideas, new beginnings, new thought processes. So maybe it's saying that your patience is about to pay off, because maybe you've already been patiently waiting for something, and now there's some sort of clarity coming in with this Ace of Swords, and whatever that clarity is, or whatever this situation is, has a very positive outcome with the Six of Wands. So again, very positive energy around it, but it may be just saying, you know, just be patient just a little bit longer. You are going to get the answers that you want. You are going to get that clarity to make that decision, or to have your questions answered. Okay, so it says like, remain calm, don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, day 3, the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords can be confusion, feeling torn, feeling unsure about something. What have we got the Two of Swords here for? Let's have a look. Oh, the Devil, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Okay, So what I would say is there's been some sort of disappointing situation around you. The Four of Cups is like somebody feeling like very let down, very despondent, almost like what you've been dealt or what you've been offered is just very kind of unfulfilling and disappointing. But with this Devil energy, I wonder if there's been an energy of like manipulation. It's funny that it's come out next to the Angel, because we've got the Angel and the Devil, and then the Two of Swords is feeling torn like this way or that way, because the Devil can also represent temptation. So is this sort of like you're tempted to go back to something, or you're being manipulated by somebody, or is it your own sometimes it's our own negative thoughts, our own negative behaviour, things like that. But in this instance, because we've also got the Ace of Cups here, I think what this is somebody wants another chance with you. Somebody wants a new beginning with you with the Ace of Cups. And it's almost like you feel torn, because maybe this situation was toxic before. Maybe there was manipulation, control, jealousy. Maybe it was a toxic kind of combination. And maybe it left you feeling very let down and unfulfilled. Maybe this person let you down. The emotional fulfillment wasn't there. There was some sort of disappointment. But it feels like actually this could be somebody that wants another chance with you. And this is what you're going to be feeling torn about. Because is anything going to be different? Are things going to change? Am I going to end back in a toxic situation or a negative situation? But maybe you do feel tempted. So maybe this is where the difficult decision is coming in. Okay, day 4, the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is action. So sometimes it can be saying that you need to take action to have a conversation, to communicate something. But often it's about incoming communication. So let's have a look. What is this about? What is this about? The 8 of Wands. The Page of Cups. Temperance. Got Temperance twice. 3 of Wands, choices. So 3 of Wands is similar. It's similar around sort of feeling at a crossroads or not sure what path to take. And Temperance again is around like patience or balance, or maybe this is communication you've been patiently waiting for. But it still feels like there will be a choice to make. There will be a decision to make following a conversation or following this communication. The Page of Cups for me is a bit of a dreamer energy. It's like it can be somebody that's like got their head in the clouds, or they've got big ideas and big dreams. But maybe this is you. Maybe it's like you're waiting to make a decision. Maybe it's like packing up your job and going to travel the world. Maybe it's like starting a whole nother career. Maybe it's like moving, to another country. It could be like a big decision, a big dream that you've had. But there will be an important conversation. Yeah, we've got 9 of Wands again here. So it's almost like your persistence or your resilience is about to pay off, because we've got 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands. So there's some sort of progression. I would say progression to do with communication with somebody, or it's a conversation that's going to help you make a choice. All right. Okay, so 9 of Wands here, which is day 5. Why have we got 9 of Wands on day 5? So day 5 would be Friday, but as I said, like give or take, it can change a little bit. And also, just so you know, I don't know if I mentioned, I've got my tarot deck coming out, my very own tarot deck coming out this week. The link will be in the description. Okay, Ace of Wands came out there, new beginnings. It can be passionate new beginnings, it can be new ideas, creative new beginnings. See, with this 5 of Wands, it looks like there's been some sort of conflict or obstacles or challenges. So this could be that this could be coming back to having boundaries. Maybe there's been a very argumentative energy around you. Maybe there's been a lot of conflict, a lot of challenges, and you've decided, no, I've got my boundary, I'm going to cut this off. Because with this 7 of Swords as well, it can be about deception. So it can be about sneaky behaviour, deception, things like that. So with this energy, what I would say is it's more about boundaries and persistence. This one was about persistence paying off within a conversation or communication. This one is more around keeping a boundary and almost like starting afresh. Like, don't keep struggling with a situation. Don't keep arguing around the same point. Don't keep getting drawn into the same arguments or the same conflicts, because there's someone around you that is just not giving you the truth, or is being sneaky, or there's some sort of deception at play here. So just saying, keep that guard up. For example, if you blocked somebody, don't unblock them, because nothing's going to change. You're going to be in the same situation. It's going to be the same argument. It's going to be the same energy. So yeah, it's almost like saying boundaries up, guard up, start afresh. Don't trust whatever this is going on around you, because you're just going to set yourself up for more conflict, more problems. Okay. Okay, day 6, the 6 of Wands. So the Six of Wands is around victory, success, positive outcomes, good news. Can be around fame and fortune, promotion. Why have we got the Six of Wands? Let's have a look. Ooh, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this is work related or financially related, because when you're in a Queen of Pentacles energy, you're very abundant, you're very stable, you're very successful. The Queen of Pentacles, she has everything and then some. She's very, very, financially stable, successful, in business and things like this. And this Page of Pentacles is almost like a new offer or a new chapter. So I think for a lot of you, this is work related or financial new beginnings or something like that. So it could be like a bonus at work, a pay rise, a promotion, incoming money, something where there's like an offer that puts you in an even better financial position, something like that. But I think it's kind of like work and money related, that success that we see there. Okay, Sunday, the Emperor. The Emperor. Now, is this you needing to be strategic and laid back, or is this someone around you that you're dealing with? Let's have a look if we can clarify that a little bit. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands. I think that this is saying, play your cards close to your chest. This Four of Pentacles, particularly on this deck, the person is holding the Four of Pentacles very, very close to them. It is around control though, so there's definitely an energy of control on this seventh day. And it's almost like saying, yeah, I can't quite put it into words. It's like an energy that I'm feeling, but it's like keep your cards close to your chest, because there's been maybe some sort of rejection here, or you felt abandoned, or somebody hasn't treated you very well. And it's almost like with this King of Wands energy here, there's going to be some kind of incoming action, or somebody's going to want to try to come forward or communicate with you or take some kind of action. I'm just going to pull one more here. Yeah, Two of Swords, back to that confused energy that we get on day 3. Eight of Wands, back to that communication that we get on day 4. It's almost like tying this whole week together. What I would say is the message for next Sunday is, if somebody's trying to communicate with you, if somebody is trying to kind of redeem themselves or take some sort of further action towards you, I would be strategic about it. I would sit back and I would let it play out, because like words are good, but actions are better. So this person might be saying all the right things to you, they might be blowing up your phone, all of that stuff, but are their actions going to match their words? And that is what you're going to need to sit back and think about. Okay, so don't be fooled and don't jump straight back into anything. Keep your cards a little bit close to your chest. Don't give too much away, because it feels like at some point this person was making you feel rejected or not good enough, or second best or something like that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. There's a strong energy in this overall week of incoming communication and important conversations and choices around what you do next with that information. Interesting. Okay, let's pull 3 oracle cards. This is my own oracle deck. So now I've got my own oracle deck and my own tarot deck. So I'm very, very proud of myself. Let's have a look. What is going on with the oracle to summarize the week? 3 cards. Okay, so the first card out is working on it and planning. So this could be coming back to that energy towards the end of the week where there's good news around work, or you've been working on something and something is about to pay off, because what the table's turning at the beginning of the week, haven't we? And then towards the end, we've got positivity around work and finance and things like that. So your careful planning or your hard work is about to pay off, and there is it is almost saying that it's not going to go unnoticed. You know, it's all of the effort you've been putting in up until now is going to have paid off. Okay, it's going to have been worth it. We've then got I can't sleep and overthinking. So this could be the energy of the week. A lot of you may be overthinking about something. Obviously there's decisions and choices to be made. There's confusion here around the middle of the week. So this could be affecting your sleep, because you're needing to figure something out in your own mind. And then the third card was falling for you. So I would say this is someone around you, and I would say this is probably linked towards this end of the week. Somebody trying to sort of step forward, maybe wanting a second chance here. We had the Ace of Cups up here, but just ask yourself, is this going to repeat an old cycle, or is this person only doing it for their own ego? Okay. I hope this helps, guys. Have a great week. I will see you soon.